Hello and welcome to an incoming nuclear bomb. Ground Zero. We are well and truly into the final stretch of our series here on the channel. And we need to get out of Dodge real quick. So after a little bit of research, I still don't know where the what this deal is. I don't know about that one, but I do know that unbeknownst to me, there are multiple settlements in these locations, at least one of them. So in this episode we are going to be traveling to Nuke World. This will be my first time ever visiting Nuke World. I do know that in in the base game it's considered to be quite a difficult, challenging location. I don't know what it's going to be like in this pack. I imagine it's going to be tough. I imagine it's been set up to be, a difficult place, just like it is in the base game. So, we have got a long journey ahead of us. So we'll stop over. We'll stop at and investigate a couple of places along the way. As far as I can see, we're still really good for supplies, actually. Okay. I didn't realize we had that much stuff on us. So let's stop in at Oberland Station and deposit some of our stuff. I think once upon a time I walked towards Nuke World. Now Nuke World isn't somewhere that you travel to, is it? Is it? I don't know. I can't remember. I think once upon a time I may have approached it and encountered a ton of enemies. I don't know if it was in the vanilla game or if it was modded or a slightly modded version. But I think I remember encountering some enemies right at the start. Something. I just can't remember. But I didn't proceed. I didn't even really attack the enemies. I just ran away with my tail between my legs. Oh, we killed him, did we? Wow, mouse, okay. Okay then. Alright, let's deal with these guys. That's a lot of zombies. Like a lot of zombies. So what you're witnessing here is basically what I unfortunately skipped through in the last episode, which was a bit of a bugger. I've changed my hotkey now, so it shouldn't happen again. This reminds me of the start of the game. That's what it was like everywhere, wasn't it? Well, everywhere. Everywhere we went, at least. Alrighty, let's get the stuff. Not that it really matters much, but you know, let's finish strong. Some of it's relevant. Alright, let's carry on. Towards Oberlandia, which I think is this way. Yeah, it looks like it's this way. Oh, what's in there? A whole mess waiting to happen. Yeah, so you actually can't stay underwater in this zoo, which you would think you could, you know, at least based on how it looks. It looks like you're sort of enclosed in a, you know, in a suit, an airtight suit with oxygen. But I guess you still need the perk for that. Let me just test out my hotkey. Yes, working swimmingly. So I now have to press an extra, like a modifier key on my mouse first to make sure that that never happens again, because that is so destructive to the episode, so destructive to the viewer, the viewing experience. You know, I after reviewing the footage before uploading it, it was literally done at the worst possible time for viewer enjoyment, you know, like in the middle of a massive zombie attack. I paused and skipped the whole thing, unfortunately. So, yeah, again, apologies for that. It's only happened, I don't know, out of all the videos I've done, it's probably happened about 5 or 6 times. A lot less recently than in the beginning. What's this thing here? Some kind of weighing scale or temperature gauge? Gotta be a weighing scale. It's a bit oddly placed, isn't it? I wonder if that's some sort of train thing that I'm just not familiar with. Ah, yes. The crisscrossing wire madness that we left in our wake. And the thing is over here, isn't it? Yeah, so actually, it turns out there are, I think, so from the report that I read, 30 settlements in the base game, and I'm guessing 5 extras through the DLCs, which means that we have 1 unaccounted for, and it wouldn't surprise me. Plus 50% damage against humans, well, that'd be very useful in normal circumstances. That one, we've got 2 of those. I don't know if we really need 2, but it doesn't really make a difference to us at this point. So I get a feeling that that settlement in the town, there's also one apparently linked to the Mechanist's Lair, which I don't know if it's that one, the one in town that we couldn't find then. It very well could be, but in either case, we've got all of the vanilla settlements now. Now we're headed to do the DLC settlements. And this one, I feel like this one, wherever it was over here somewhere, is going to give us a little bit of trouble. Unless it is inside there. No, it could be. So let's place a marker here. We're not going to fast travel. We're going to stick with the good old-fashioned wandering the earth. Although, yes, this direction. So we'll wander through the woods, through the forest. Maybe stop off at a couple of places. Pretty sure every single one of our settlements now is taken care of in terms of our objective of setting up the basic defences and getting them sort of minimally populated. Some of them still don't have people, which we'll probably rectify for the sake of our story here. You know, our lore of this operative, Mr. Anderson, coming into the Commonwealth, clearing the settlements, reclaiming them, setting them up with basic defences. I feel like he would have taken enough time to at least establish one settler so that they can be the kind of head of the place, the leader of the place, and take over the role of establishing the settlement for him, since it's not really his job to to become a leader of the people. His job is literally get in, clear the source of the virus, clear the infestations, and then what his destiny has yet to be determined by us, I guess, or the game, or the flavour of the moment, whichever way the wind should blow. Yeah, I still don't know exactly what we're going to do with him yet. Are we going to keep him alive? Is he going to extract from the Commonwealth and return to his motherland, wherever that may be? Maybe he's got a family. Maybe he's got a wife and kids waiting for him at home. A husband, who knows? In this day and age, anything and everything is possible. So yeah, we'll figure that out. I don't know if we discovered all the safe houses even, the Resident Evil safe houses. There's obviously one in town there that we can't get in, the police department. In fact, I know we haven't. Pretty sure we haven't, because I saw Skoldier get in Jill's apartment, is it called? And I don't think we found that one. We may have done, but I don't remember. Mind you, I don't remember what happened 2 minutes ago. Properly. Let alone what happened. How many hours are we at again? Let's just have a little look here. 2 days, 1 hour. That's 1 hour, 9 minutes. That's practically 50 hours in this season, which is really quite amazing. I think we're up to episode 40 now, or thereabouts. Oh, what do we got here? Some kind of bunker, is it? Some kind of underground dwelling? Or is it one of those misleading ones that's not really a bunker? And the map just says it is. Well, apparently it is a bunker. But is it a proper bunker? Is it a proper bunker? Do you see what I mean? Is this a bunker, really? Or is it just a shell? Is it just a metal shell? Like, to my mind, I suppose it is technically a bunker. But to me, a bunker means this. Exactly this. Okay, so it is a bunker. Let's look inside the proper bunker. Zombies. No zombies. Amazing how the sound of the vault. You know, let's do a little bit of a physics lesson here. So obviously the vault was so well designed, or poorly designed, depending on how you look at it. The audio from the vault, which is miles away, literal miles away, is reverberating through the earth to the point where no matter where you are in the Commonwealth, if you're underground and even above ground in some indoor locations, you can hear the audio from the vault as it, it's travelled through the ground. Isn't that amazing? I guess you could say, yes, either very poorly designed or very well designed, depending on how you look at it. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Ooh. Is that the The place with all the robots. Oh, is that Nuke? That's not Nuke World. Oh, it must be. Look at it. It's got to be. It is. Although, that's the entrance. Okay, well, we've got to do this properly. We've got to go in along the road and, you know, have the whole experience. It's like the Jurassic Park ride into it, isn't it? You know, you've got to. There's no other way to enter the park. If you enter the park any other way, you know, you're limiting your experience. You're limiting the potential for a truly heavy, hard-hitting experience. Like New Vegas too, not that I've played it, but I know that there's a part where you walk through like 2 giant statues, isn't it? And it's the only way to enter New Vegas. Everybody knows that's the only way to do it. This is as far as I got once upon a time, and there were a ton of enemies here, guards. And I didn't know whether they were going to be friendly, and I started walking towards them, and they started shouting at me and shooting at me, and I ran away. So, let's you and I enter the domain. Now, do we have to go through some sort of entrance to get into the place? Or is... Yeah, this is the transit center, so this takes us there. So I technically haven't been to Nuke World, I've just been close to the transit center. Yeah, so we're going to go slow here. We're not going to rush towards the objective. I do want to explore Nuke World a bit. One day, most likely in the Zombieland Conquest pack, one day we will venture into the proper territory that won't be... Ooh. It'll be, you know, set up how it's supposed to be with the right kind of NPCs there. Maybe just a few zombies. So there was nothing really up here anyway. I can spy in the bottom left that our 2,000 or so, 2,700 or so 5mm rounds are at the lower end of great. At the lower end of sufficient. Maybe I should switch. Jesus. So clearly you get to a point, or maybe we should have started to, oh, are we severely irradiated? Hard to say. Hello. Some of these guns don't register very well. And we might die now. Still not dead. What exactly is going on right now? Is he dead or not? Okay, clearly not. What? We are very close to dead right now, guys. And we have no ammo left, and he's still not dead. Can't tell if I'm hitting him or not. Is he dead or he just backed off? Okay, he's finally dead. I was gonna say we should have probably started to come out at night time a bit more often. Do we need to be here right now? Okay, give me just a second. Then we're gonna have to go in with this guy because we don't have that much ammo for our other guns, which I can only assume we're gonna need. They don't seem to register sometimes, these shots. Anyway. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there's a setting somewhere that gives enemies like a random chance to dodge your shots. Although that could be a different thing. Come on, see what? Can we? They've definitely beefed up, haven't they? Surely. I mean, that one guy we just tried to kill in there took a ridiculous amount of ammo. Are they tougher at night? Like, actually tougher? We have no Yuri rounds left either for the armored zombies. And now there's one of those guys. Holy smokes. Is this all because I came out at night? Okay, let's reset. I need another Radaway. I'm going to take some of these. Just get them into you, son. Maybe we have like some nuka stuff. Yeah, that doesn't do much for us. I don't have any of my special ones. Give me like a medics. Yeah, that'll do. Right, where are you? I'm ready for you. I'm going to save here because I don't want to have to do this again, if I'm honest. Yeah, the hitboxes definitely shift when they, when they're sort of moving their body around. I think the second shot seems to go through him. Okay, are you dead? Nope, still not yet. Just going to stand here for a second and take a couple of deep breaths while the game figures out what it wants to do. I'm feeling I might just move on. I'm just sort of chewing through my ammo here. And it feels a little bit unnecessary. Probably should have just done this straight away. Anyway, moving right along. Alrighty, so Now, we don't have an absolute ton of ammo for our weapons anymore. Oh yeah, we've still got a few for this one. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is... okay, that's where we got to go. I want to get rid of this off the hotbar, off the compass. Oh dear. Is it just me? I don't know. I'm gonna stop commenting on it. Maybe it's just in the slow motion thing. It feels like the hitboxes are a little bit out of sync. But anyway. It's easy, isn't it, to become obsessive in life over little annoyances. Have you noticed how easy it is to be negative? Nuke Express Control Terminal. Oh, does that mean I have to activate this thing or what? Can I just go there? I'm not sure if I can just go there. Hello? Okay, we're already active. Alright. If you say so, señorita. Alright, off to Nuke World it is.
Now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuke Express.
Broken? No, not broken. Interesting. Well, this isn't the Disneyland I was kind of expecting, to be honest, although I suppose it very much makes sense. You're dead. Interesting. Welcome to the Gauntlet. We hope you enjoy your stay. Please choose from any of the helpful options below. System error. Selection you're dead does not point to a valid file. Okay. You're so dead. Okay, time to die. Okay, alright, so I don't know if that's something a little bit more in line with vanilla. Maybe it's been disabled, or maybe it's just for appearances. So apparently we're heading into the Gauntlet. And is there some kind of... Okay, so we don't actually have a separate map for Nuke World. Well, that's probably going to make things, let's just say, interesting. As to how we find the location that we're supposed to be reclaiming. Although maybe we'll just stumble across it. Okay, maybe we just lay off the looting for a little while. Aha. I'm on fire. I got exploded. Alright. Okay, so this is the Gauntlet then. Maybe I should be a little bit more conscious of death. Okay. Alright. I triggered that one as I was gathering it, okay. So this would be a great place to come just to get foundational weapons, I suppose. If you don't use the bag at the start of the game, the box. So I'm pretty sure there is a settlement here, isn't there, in Nuke World somewhere? Or maybe did I misread the, does this break if I jump? No. That's nice. Tesla trap, Tesla arc, whatever it's called. Interesting, alright. Oh. So it was door number 1, was it? So it's a little bit of a maze sort of thing, isn't it? Kind of, I guess. Not really. Not really a maze. A gauntlet, obviously. Oh, I see a key. Rusty key. So what's the rusty key for? For that, okay. Down we go. Yeah, I didn't know what I was expecting. More some sort of theme park. Are we still in the kind of entrance area? It's a full-blown DLC, so we've got, you know, I'm expecting more than just that. Like it's not going to be a small area, you know. Okay. Let's deal with this the old-fashioned way. So I was looking for some grenades, but what are they called again? Frag grenades. I went a little bit quick for myself there. There we go. Is it always this dark? I guess it is. Not because it's night time. Wouldn't impact down here, would it? Although it's probably modded to look a bit darker than it normally is. Oh yes, usually much lighter. You're probably not supposed to be able to jump over there, are you? Okay, just give me a second, guys. I just want to make sure that I'm doing what I think I'm doing here. I get the feeling, actually I don't know, maybe I didn't pause then. I just consoled to get through this. Toggled clipping. I get the feeling that's supposed to not be like that, and maybe it's a little bit bugged. However, where are we now? World. So we're going through some kind of. I don't even know how to put it. It feels like I'm in a tunnel going to a destination, you know? I think. Okay. So, yes, I was going to say there must be a way out of here somewhere. Yeah, at the end of the day, I could potentially take a break from this for today, play something else, and try to reawaken the desire to proceed. It's chained. Okay, so it's chained, so is there another way out? All right. So what is that? So now what? Did I come in this way or I can't even? Okay, here we go. All right. I mean, I'll take the grenades. Cola Cars Arena. So what? I still don't. Are we in Nuke World yet? Is it somewhere that's been like, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe what I'm experiencing right now. Much in the way of, honestly, I'm here looking for. What was it called again? The Nuke World Red Rocket that we have to reclaim. This, to me, feels like a departure from the reason I'm here. I think that's part of what it is. Or the reason I want to be here. Maybe if I was playing vanilla Fallout, and I kind of wanted to go through this and see what the actual story was behind it. Excuse me, I just burped into the microphone, didn't I? Excuse me for that. Alright, give me a second, give me a minute. Alright, thanks James. Okay, thanks Liv. Right, so I've had to re-steel myself. I'm just gonna, you know, I don't want to be here right now. I don't want to be doing this. I'm trying to figure out as we go whether it's something to do with me. Is it the way, you know, am I thinking in a certain way? Am I wanting something, expecting something, hoping for something else that's going on that's causing me to not have a good time with what I am experiencing? Am I genuinely just disinterested in what I'm doing here right now? Like, I'm here, kind of just want to get to the red rocket. Is this the wrong place to be? Should I not have brought myself here at this particular time? Nuke world, alright. Maybe now. You know, I don't want to be in these confined spaces. I don't want to know what that is. This reminds me a little bit of Disneyland, which is what I was expecting. Anyway, you know, I've got a big part of me at the moment that's really wanting to crack on with the objective. And I feel like the game is sort of railroading me a bit into doing what it wants me to do. So the enjoyment. What did I say? Mods available at the robot workbench. Something I just picked up. The enjoyment factor has been turned down at that point because I enjoy getting on with the objective. But apparently we've got to figure out how to restore power to some kind of red rocket, although it may have already been done. This is really much a lot like what I was expecting now. Okay. Interesting. So I'd be interested to see this place, you know, in the vanilla game as to how this operates. Who's here? Who's running this place? Is this the car park? Yeah, okay, so I guess we're supposed to be going this way. Although a red rocket could be out here. I'm surprised there isn't a separate map for this zone for us to sort of scan and observe. I take it that's supposed to be the rest of the Commonwealth, is it? Like, you're not supposed to go out there unless, I don't know, maybe you can. Is the red rocket going to be in here? It doesn't feel like it would be. Or should be. Is this a gate? Bradburton Amphitheatre. Well, let's just have a little look around here first. So I can see. Oh, okay. So I can see a few locations on the radar now. Interesting. Cappy's Cafe. So there's a few places here to explore. Okay, I see a giant Nuka-Cola bottle. Which reminds me of a red rocket, but it's not, is it? Obviously. What was that? Wasn't that one? That one I saw us pick up before. Was it well, I don't know what we just picked up. Minus 50% fall damage. Okay, let's just have a little closer look here. Maybe it was that one. Yeah, maybe it was the MK18, that one. Must have been. Nuke-Arcade. So, you know, I feel like it would be against the grain here to send our operative in exploring all these locations for his own fascination. Whereas he's more inclined to get in. Get the objective done. And get out again. He's not here to waste time, you know? So at this point he's looking for the red rocket. Do we have a separate map? Yes, we finally do have a separate map. Okay, it's actually a pretty big place. Alright, so this is more along the lines of what I was experiencing. Maybe the red rocket's over here somewhere. Red rocket's a fuel station, right? So I'm thinking... Nuke station? No, that's where we've been. Okay, so that's backwards. You know, I'm feeling like somewhere out on the road. At an intersection somewhere. Like, this looks like a good place for it. Let me set that up on the map and we'll head in that general direction. So this is a place I would like to explore. Alright, cool. But we'll definitely be saving that for Zombieland. Because it doesn't make sense to me for our operative here to go sightseeing. Where am I going? This way? That way? I can probably jump over these walls. So that's back to where... Oh, we haven't been over this way then. So it's split into multiple zones. Okay, cool. Definitely, you know, now I'm seeing the DLC-worthy element of it. But where is the goddamn red rocket? Could be over there. Though it is more likely this way. There we go. Is that a rocket? Do I see a rocket? I'm pretty sure I see several rockets. Although it looks like it's some sort of space place. However, having a red rocket in a place like that would fit the theme, wouldn't it? Okay, let's go this way first. It's not going to be in there, is it? A red rocket in a kiddie kingdom? Yeah, where we're at now in the game is it's not tying in with where I'm at with regards to this pack. You know, this quite interesting location with all of these big areas to explore is not why I'm here in this at this point. Oh, hello. Well, that's new. I'm not seeing anything on the compass that would give away where we're supposed to be headed. Yeah, so I just want to stick with the main general direction of getting the mission done at this point. What am I hearing? I'm hearing something growling. It sounds like it's coming from down there somewhere. Gunshots. Yeah, so if there was going to be a red rocket around the galactic zone, maybe? Star control. Alrighty. Should probably be picking these guys up for a little bit more ammo. Dude! What did I do to you? Okay. Vault tech. Maybe I need to do this mission. Whatever the mission is. Star Control. Hazmat suit. Another one. So I don't know where I'm going right now. I feel like maybe I should be possibly supposed to be focusing on that mission. I still can't find a red rocket. I'm seeing a lot of rocket tops. Alright, just give me a second. Alright, my mistake. It's not a red rocket. I don't know how I ended up reading that. It's the power plant we need to be looking for. Is it? Well, apparently we need to be restoring power to the power plant. Which is over here somewhere. I'm guessing that's it. I don't know how I got a red rocket, where I got that from. So restoring power to the power plant opens up some kind of settlement, does it? I don't even know at this point. But there's something here we need to be doing. So I tell you what I should probably do is actually reactivate this, shouldn't I? Now that we've got a proper map. For us to see... Oh, I'm actually going completely the wrong way. Wow. Okay, well, we know what we're supposed to be doing now. The rest are back in the Commonwealth. Alright, cool. So we've got our correct location, finally. So we'll get a move on over here. Yeah, I didn't even think of doing that. I got a bit caught up in my incorrect... I don't know how I read red rocket. In the... So I've looked up, you know, what set... Bloodworm. Wow. I looked up what settlements are in the Commonwealth, are in Fallout 4 to, you know, to get an idea as to what was left, if it was something to do with Resident Evil or not. And then I obviously learned that there's one here, and there's a few in Far Harbor, 3 or 4 I think in Far Harbor. And we've got 6 left, is it? Yes, 6 left, so there's one somewhere extra for us to be completing clearing. What was that drink we got? Maybe that wasn't actually in this. Okay, well let me have that in a sec. So yeah, there's a ton of kill the nuclear queen, clear the Nuka-Cola bottling factory, world of refreshment. I'd very much rather, definitely rather, do these missions in Zombieland. So that's the only one that's active. So we are supposed to be somewhere around here. Under here? The world of refreshment. So somewhere in here is a settlement. Yeah, well, yeah, I'd like to explore this, but I just don't want to do it now.
To the Nuka-Cola world. Now featuring a river of Nuka-Cola
Really?
quantum.
Am I in the wrong place then? No. It was telling me to come in here.
It took almost 2 years.
You know what I think I want to do? I think I want to come back to this. Because I can foresee a lack of enjoyment and a series of videos that I will regret making because of a disinterest, to be honest. So I think it's probably better. See, I'm literally just running past everything. I've lost interest. And I don't want to feign interest in a place where, you know, genuinely there is none. So I need to sit with this and figure out exactly what it is that's going on now, and all of a sudden why I've lost interest and how to get that back, possibly. Maybe just taking a little bit of a break from the game, playing something else. You know, it could be me. I've possibly backed myself into a corner here by trying to sort of get through this quickly and wanting, you know, having the objective of getting these settlements clear. I'm ignoring everything else that's going on around me. So where is this place we're supposed to be? Over there. Okay. Oh, wow, check that out. Well, that's an absolute beauty. And that thing, if anything, deserves to live. Look how beautiful it is. So we'll leave her down there with all her babies. And it kind of is a red rocket, isn't it? That's where I got it from. Okay, so it is a red rocket. Alright. Please don't follow me over here. I decided to let you live. Hailhead, very funny. Oh, it actually doesn't do a bad job against those guys, this gun. Okay. So I feel like I should kind of... I don't want to use the word apologise, because, you know, I don't have to apologise for how I feel about things. But, you know, I decided a long time ago with regards to this channel, in how I record these videos. I don't edit them. You know, I do cut sometimes. I just pause the recording and then continue the recording onwards. It's not I'm not editing anything. And so everything's basically done live, as if it was a live stream, and I don't edit anything out of the videos if things might go slightly awry or anything happens with me. You know, I've got my kids here too, running around in the background for, you know, at least, especially recently, they've been here with me every day. And so whatever's going on with me personally is here too. You know, I don't wait till I'm in a good space. I don't know how other creators make their videos, whether they pretend that they're, you know, do they... I just don't know how other people do it, and I have no interest in waiting till I feel good or I feel like I can act. I have no interest in acting or pretending. So what I'm getting at is, you know, if I start to kind of feel a certain way about a certain thing in the game, it's going to come across in the video, because it's me explaining, you know, commenting on what I'm experiencing. That's just literally the definition of what these videos are. And like I say, I made a decision a long time ago to do it this way, to just do everything live and record it. For a number of reasons, it's the most simple, straightforward way to do it, but also it's the most natural way for me to do it. I'm not putting on a show, I'm just playing a game and commenting on what I'm experiencing. So, you know, if I start to get a little bit fed up, I feel a little bit out of sorts with something or out of sync, it's going to come across. It's, you know, I'm happy to talk about it, to explain it. The funny thing is, in my life, what just happened? Wow, okay. In my life, when I start to, let's say I start to feel a bit negative about something, or get frustrated with something, or get upset with something, I tend to not express it. And, you know, I usually go into a bit of a meditative state. I take myself to a new environment, whatever it is I'm not enjoying, I tend to discard it. It's like, well, I'm not enjoying that thing, so why would I continue doing it? It's serving no purpose. Usually it's kind of an expression of personal interest. It's something that I've picked up, that I've experimented with, that I'm not enjoying. After a while I realize it's not really what I want to do. I played around with it, I don't want to do it, so I put it down. But we're in a different situation here with regards to these videos, because essentially I've made a commitment to not only the channel for the series, but to you, the viewer, you know, to complete the series for you. Whereas I may have switched off already. It's quite possible that I would have redirected my energy towards playing something else that I was more focused on, like Zombieland Conquest, or just another game in general. So what I'm getting at is, that's going to come across at various times. Very nice. We got plenty of circuitry. We're just lacking a little bit of oil, although we probably did drop some oil in quite a few of the settlements. Not that we really need it anyway. We've got an umbral hunter, whatever it's called, pentumbral hunter, don't we? Somewhere here. So yeah, that's going to come across at times. I may not be having the most I may not be enjoying myself as much as I would be in other situations, and I don't really know how that's. Let's get a couple dogs out here. I don't really know how I'm going to process that on the channel. I guess I'm just going to leave it in, and you know, my challenge within that is to try not to become like a moaning, and I won't. I'll shut up and be silent. You know, if I'm going to moan too much and whine about stuff, I'll just shut up and kind of go into an internal process of redirecting my thoughts to be more positive and focused on other things. Now, we are going to have to put a little bit of food out here. I'm trying to do this while I talk, obviously. So, yeah, that's just something that's going to happen. I'm going to have to learn how to navigate that. What am I literally looking for right now? Okay, defenses, please. This one, please. So yeah, I'm going to have to try to navigate that. Obviously, when I'm up and I'm good and I'm feeling good, things go really well, things go really smooth. But once I start not enjoying something and I want to leave it, and I want to put it down and move on and redirect my attention to something I guess I would consider more productive, at the end of the day, I've got to strike a balance between completing these types of series and really staying dedicated to something that I guess in that moment I don't want to be dedicated to. I want to be doing something else at that moment. So I'm going to have to figure out how to strike a balance, because otherwise it could quickly become, well, that's the root of toxicity in your life, believe it or not. Like self-supporting, self-involved toxicity, where you're in a situation that you actually don't want to be in, so you become bitter and negative because you don't take yourself out of it for whatever reason. You become bitter at other people. For example, I would become bitter at the pack. I would become potentially bitter at why things are going wrong, and then you end up stuck in this negative, or you end up entering into this negative cycle, which I will not do it. It's toxic. It's literally bad for you. You know, it's bad for you. Not only that, it's bad for other people to be subject to that negative, derogatory, really disgusting mind, you know. So I just won't do it, and it's why I'm gonna have to watch that, because I've learned in my life to really just remove myself from those situations, anything that tries to inspire that kind of toxic negativity. But here I'm doing it, you know. I've decided to stay committed to this pack, to see it through to the end, even if I don't want to be there. So all I'm saying is that me making that noise, or are there explosions going on somewhere? And where are my settlers? Oh, there's no beds. Okay, that would make sense. No, this one. So I'm going to have to navigate this. I'm going to try to navigate this with wisdom and make sure that it doesn't become. Why are there no actual prefabs, like actual buildings that I'm? I guess these would work. Let's build them a little. Yeah, this kind of, does it kind of fits? Yeah, it's got red brick. It fits the fit. It is me, is it? I feel like it's my footsteps, but I can't fully identify it. I'm going to have to navigate that with wisdom, and because I can't just interrupt a recording, because let's just say I'm getting a little bit moody. But the funny thing is I'm making so many videos that I can't pretend, or I can't, the way that I feel at the time is going to impact the video. So that's why I say I feel like not an apology is relevant, but I just wanted to explain that that's kind of what was going on with me before then. Like I was in it. I was in the middle of that. Mentally, and the best way for me to mentally navigate that is to go quiet internally and actually observe the thoughts that are going on within me and navigate it. You know, some people would call it a sort of mental health thing, and it is. It absolutely is, really. You know, you have to know yourself in a way where you can understand how your own brain works in this way. And if your brain works this way, you need to know, because it becomes vital in terms of navigating certain situations in life that you don't want to be in, certain things that don't serve you in a certain way, or you know, how to cultivate a situation in a way that makes the situation serve you and become positive. Anyway, I'm sort of going off on a bit of a tangent here, but the more I do these videos and the more I encounter this within myself while I'm doing the videos, I have to make a choice. It's either shut this out of the video, pause the video, go off in my own life and navigate this internally in a kind of meditative environment to change my emotion, take control of the situation and redirect it, or I can, and that's going to interrupt my video creation process, or I can navigate it here openly on you know, as part of the video. It may not be what a lot of people sort of are interested in or want to hear, but I can navigate it openly here on camera, which will help me to continue to make these videos. Where did I put my little speaker friend? I feel like I put him around here, yes. So yeah, anyway, that's like, again, I was going through that before when we got into the zone and we were navigating the gauntlet and that place, and it was a bit of a situation. I just didn't want to be in it, and it wasn't serving my objective, and so yeah, normally in life I'd redirect, but I couldn't and chose not to. So yeah, I'm just sort of expressing some thoughts and feelings around that and wanting to share that. Let's get you on that. You okay there, monkey?
I'm just watching you.
Are you just watching me? Alright, we're about to finish up now. I've got to assign. Do you see all these people here? Look at our guard dog live. He's called CVC. And this one's called K9. That's a good name for a dog, isn't it? K9. Do you know why that's a good name for a dog? Because they call dogs K9s. That's the type of breed they are. And his name is K and then a number 9. That clever, isn't it? Alrighty, so that's 3 out of 4, I do believe. Although we've only assigned 2 of them, I think. Where's everyone gone? They've all run away. Okay, we've got a couple more here. That one's done, is it? Why are you not assignable? Hey, Liv, you're pushing on my arm there, darling. Thank you. So that's that one.
How many guard dogs do you
2, look. Cute, aren't they? I don't know what kind of dogs they are, but they're cutie ones. Look, I can pick him up. See that?
what are you doing?
Should I drop him?
Yeah.
No way. If I drop him, he'll die. We didn't know that, did you? Should we put him on the roof? Here, look. He's going to sit on the roof. He's going to be a roof guard dog. Is he not actually assigned? What's about these 2? Is that good? I think he's better now. He looks better. What is it, Liv?
Look how much paper arrow.
Hold on. I'm just about to finish up my video, okay? Go just chill out over there for a little bit. I'll be about 4 more minutes. Alrighty. So, yeah. So I just wanted to get that out there. And what exactly is going on with my thingy here? I'll navigate that openly on the channel. And it's just something I'm going to have to learn how to navigate, whereas normally it might get in the way of what I'm trying to do because I have to interrupt what I'm doing in order to deal with that in private, whereas now I'm not going to be doing that, so we'll be dealing with it here. Anyway, that's that. Ladies and gentlemen, what have we got left? Before we do the whole outro, what are we dealing with here? And there's a benefit to kind of, as I've mentioned before, staying committed. You know, like, as much as you might want to get out of the situation when it's misery, and that's a good way to describe it. You're miserable. In that situation, you're miserable. Your thoughts don't want to be there. Your emotions don't want to be there. But you've got a bigger objective, whatever that may be. There's a reason that you're hanging in there, whether it's for the sake of somebody else. You know, it could be anything, and couldn't it, in a relationship or whatever. 'Cause there's 100 things it could be. In my relationship with the game and the pack right now, I've got this objective, and it's causing me a little bit of misery. So how do I navigate that without running away from it? Believe me, it's a very common theme in my life that I have to do these things that I don't really always want to do, and I have to figure out how to bloody get it done. Anyway, so we don't have 6 left. We have 5 left. We've done Nuke World. We are going to come back here in Zombieland Conquest. I do want to know what the story is here, but I don't want to go around all these places just dealing with zombies, just shooting zombies like a COD Zombies simulator. I want to come here with the quests and the story, and I want to know the lore, and I want to be immersed in it. Right now, I'm just too deeply head stuck into the objective of getting through this pack. So I'm out of here. I'm done, diddly done. So let's get back to the Commonwealth, and now hopefully the mission will update, although I know we've got 5 left. I just hope... So 4 of them, from what I can gather. I don't think it's 5. Pretty sure 4 of them are over here. One of them is down here somewhere, which I don't know. I mean, it could be in there. I don't know why I can't see it. Unless it's linked to the Mechanist's lair. Is that here? I don't know. I just don't know. But we're going to go up here next, I think. Yeah, no, there's 5. Yeah, so it has changed now. 5 workshops. It says 6. It's doing my head in a little bit. I'm going to take a break. I will be back later. I might sit and think about whether or not I need to have a break from this pack today, and maybe I should play some more Zombieland, or even just something else completely. Or can I grit my teeth and bear it, and push through this discomfort, let's say, this internal discomfort, and carry on with this mission that we have here in the Commonwealth. Thank you very much for joining me for this episode. Do you want to do the thumbs up lift? For this episode of Zombieland, not Zombieland, Ground Zero. Do you want to say it, Liv?
Yeah.
Say in the mic, say Ground Zero. No. See you in the next one.